From a chef losing consciousness mid-prep to a contestant taking a swing at Gordon Ramsay himself, here are 10 times Hell's Kitchen got genuinely terrifying, starting with Heather West from season 2, who suffered one of the most painful injuries ever seen mid-service. During episode 2's dinner service, Heather was working on her duck sauce before getting to a serious accident.
Duck sauce.
Damn. You okay?
No, calm down. No, she got burned. She got burned.
Come here. Show me.
Immediately, Gordon stepped in to prevent the injury from getting worse.
Get me some ice, please. Now. There you go. Big deep breath. There you go. Good girl. Good girl. Up. Did you see what happened?
Yes, chef.
We have a serious burn. Do you understand?
But despite the injury, Heather didn't step away from her station until she finished updating the red team about what she was working on. And as Heather left the kitchen and into an ambulance in pain, her only concern wasn't the burn.
When I was leaving and thinking about my team, I was so scared that something was going to go wrong. I don't want to lose another person. I don't want to lose one of those girls. I didn't want to leave. I would have stayed.
At least Heather walked away without permanent damage. However, season 4's Vanessa Gunnell wasn't as fortunate. Vanessa was having one of her strongest nights of the season during episode 4. Then the night took a sharp turn as a fire broke out at her station, and the worst thing could ever happen landed on Vanessa's hand.
Somebody come and get some ice.
Holy chef, can somebody give me some ice pouring cream, please?
And teammate Roseanne's reaction said everything.
I looked at her hand and it was blazing red. Then I seen that she was gonna start to break down and cry. 3 minutes on that, chef.
The medics sprang into action, doing whatever they could to ease her pain.
I burned myself. There was oil in a saute pan. Oh, it's starting to fucking hurt.
But it seemed that Vanessa's injury wasn't getting any better.
Helping? No.
Come and see.
Her team was left to piece together what just happened.
What happened to Vanessa, guys?
She's gone for a few minutes. She's not coming back, and I'm just getting, oh shit, what the hell's going on out there?
When Vanessa came back after service, the damage was worse than everyone expected.
I'm alive. I'm gonna go see a plastic surgeon on Monday.
Are you serious?
Right now, I don't know what's gonna happen. You know, right now I can't even move my hand. The girls banged it out and they finished their service, and that's badass.
By episode 5, she was back in prep trying to push through, but it was clear her hand wasn't cooperating.
Oh, watch out for me. It's really tough to not be able to bang out prep with everybody else, to feel so fucking useless. And I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do to get through service tonight.
That led her to Gordon's office for a conversation she clearly didn't want to have.
I like being in the kitchen and not being able to cook the way that I'm used to cooking, and it's killing me.
Gordon gave her the choice, and she chose to withdraw because she couldn't give her 100% anymore.
The choice is yours.
I'm not a quitter.
The decision is entirely yours.
If I can't be here 100%, chef, I don't want to be here.
While Vanessa's injury is bad, not every terrifying moment in Hell's Kitchen involves someone getting hurt. And season 7's Andrew Fornster is proof of that. It was the first episode of the season when Andrew introduced his signature dish. However, the way he presented it was so terrifying. You'd probably think he's a serial killer.
What is that? A steak tartare. And I guess the inspiration from that came from the fact I've raised and butchered my own animals. And I like to eat them raw.
Obviously, the other contestants were absolutely horrified. But if that wasn't enough, Andrew followed it up with a glimpse into his dream kitchen setup.
When I win this competition, I'm gonna buy 2 walk-in coolers. That's all I really want, is 2 walk-in coolers.
And Gordon had a very specific comparison in mind.
Are you some form of Hell's Kitchen Hannibal Lecter?
Maybe. Then I can start butchering animals, which is what I like to do.
But if you thought Andrew's moment was scary, then you might want to brace yourself for this next chef who flirted with underage kids in season 15. Episode 14's School Lunch Challenge put contestants in front of high school students, and whoever got the highest score won a trip to San Francisco. However, when one student approached Kristen's station for a sample, things got a little unusual.
What's your name? You're cute.
I'll be 18 in 3 months.
You'll be 18 in 3 months? You want to go to prom?
And she wasn't shy about explaining herself on camera.
These high school kids do not have palates. So, I mean, charming them is basically plan B. You're so cute.
But it didn't sit well with teammate Jared at all.
Kristen, stop trying to pick up kids.
Jared? I'm trying to be prom queen. Will you take me to prom?
Yeah, I'll take you. Who doesn't like a pretty blonde girl?
While Kristen's moment was uncomfortable, it was pale in comparison to what happened with season 12's Rochelle Bergman. Rochelle was breaking down pumpkins in episode 18's punishment like usual before her knife slipped off.
Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck. Think?
Oh, that was a big chunk. Are you okay?
But it turned out that Rochelle's injury was way worse than expected.
Medic. We got a bleeder. Oh, part of my thumb. We need a medic in the glue kitchen. Rochelle lost her thumb.
As teammates Joy and Melanie spotted the thumb, they were horrified when they found the piece of Rochelle still sitting on the counter.
Oh my God, I saw her. Ooh.
Where?
Oh, fuck, Rochelle.
And Joy still wasn't over it when she sat down for her confessional.
There was finger on the butcher block, like live and tip of somebody's finger. I couldn't.
Losing a fingertip during punishment is horrible, but season 6's Andy husbands lost more than that before service even started. During episode 9's prep, Andy was slicing potatoes on a mandolin when the blade did its job and caught the wrong thing.
What else do we have to do? Fuck me! Fuck! Medic! I need a medic! Are you serious?
What followed wasn't a sight to see.
It's just my center nail. It's maybe the other fingers too.
And teammate Dave's face said the rest.
Andy, like the tips of his fingers were literally taken off. It was so deep and so horrible.
Eventually, Andy had to go to the clinic to have his fingers stitched. But if you thought losing 3 fingertips was the worst a kitchen cut could get, season 16's Coop proved there's always another level. Coop had barely started cutting his celery in episode 7 when his knife found the wrong target.
Last celery stock. Ah, shit.
You need a medic?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
The medic only needed one look to know it was much worse than it appeared.
He's right through the top of the nail bed.
What happened?
Oh, I was chopping through my celery and then I decided to give myself a manicure. Doesn't feel great.
Off the side. Fuck. Nightmare.
To make matters worse, Coop's body started giving out on him.
They're starting to shake more. Sit back for a little bit.
How we doing, bud? You good?
And Gordon couldn't contain his concern.
Hey, look at me.
Coop.
Hey, Coop.
Coop. Hey, Coop. Coop. Coop.
But fortunately, Coop came back and the medic started working on him.
You all right, bud?
Coop. You back with me?
There you go.
There you go, Coop.
Big deep breath.
Can you talk to me? Yeah. Where you at right now?
Hell's Kitchen. What the fuck happened?
Don't worry.
Coop at least made it back on his feet the same day. But season 5's Robert Hesse wasn't that lucky. Episode 11 took the last 5 chefs to See Blue restaurant as a reward. And midway through dinner, Robert quietly got up from the table without saying where he was going. But it didn't escape Andrea's attention.
Not even 10 minutes through dinner, it seemed, Robert pretty much got up and excused himself, the most important dinner that we've been having to date.
Unbeknownst to other chefs, it turned out Robert wasn't coming back to the table.
What's going on right now?
Just having chest pain.
Chest pain, okay. Blood pressure's elevated right now. I would suggest that you may want to consider going down to the hospital.
As others learned about Robert's heart disease, they were sad to say the least.
I feel terrible. He will be spending the night in the hospital.
We've all just fought so hard to be where we're at now. I want nothing more than to have Robert come back home with us and continue this competition because he deserves every bit of this.
A couple days later, Robert came back to the kitchen, but this time it wasn't about cooking anymore.
Yeah, how you feeling?
Not good.
Ah,
Not good.
what did the medic say?
I have pericarditis, which is a swelling of the sac around the heart, which leads to heart disease.
Oh dear.
And that was the end of his journey in season 5. However, it wasn't his final appearance in Hell's Kitchen yet, because Robert came back for season 6. And during episode 6's punishment, his team got to bike themselves to the market to buy some fresh ingredients. Then the same trouble started happening again.
One. Come on, Robert. 1, 2. 1, 2. Almost up to the top.
Don't give up.
And unlike last time, teammate Kevin caught it before anyone else did.
Biggins have a heart attack or what?
No idea.
We're all looking at Robert like he can breathe, he looks white. Robert was not looking good.
But even resting didn't improve Robert's situation at all.
I need to see a medic, man. I feel dizzy and like I'm gonna throw up.
I was concerned for Robert. He was panting and struggling. It's never a good sign.
And once again, he didn't make it back for service.
Okay, tell me, what's going on?
Short of breath. I feel dizzy too.
Okay, try to stay calm for me. We need to send Robert to the hospital. Call 911.
He might be fucked up, dude. He's not healthy.
While Robert's situation was entirely out of his control, Hell's Kitchen, UK's Amanda Berry chose to handle Gordon's criticism in a way no contestant ever had. It was the 8th episode of season 1 when Amanda hit her breaking point and let Gordon know exactly how she felt about Hell's Kitchen's hours.
I'm absolutely exhausted because they're silly hours.
Right.
Silly, stupid hours. These hours would have people bursting into tears every 5 minutes. Not my scene, quite honest.
But instead of getting sympathy, Gordon quickly reprimanded her for her rude behavior.
Does this make you feel better shouting in front of the
I'm not shouting in front of anyone.
You have to show off.
And that's when Amanda made sure the argument didn't stay civilian.
How bloody fucking
Don't
dare
be stupid.
you!
Don't be so stupid.
I'm not sure.
Don't be so stupid.
I am tired.
Calm down.
Of course, Gordon didn't back down and showed her who was in charge, but Amanda refused to give up as well.
No, why not?
Don't raise your hands. I've just told you, don't raise your hands.
Amanda would later walk out of the competition for good without ever apologizing to Gordon. However, years later, when a reporter asked Amanda about the moment, she made it clear she had no regrets, saying, "If it had been a bit harder, it would have been better. I've never hit anyone unless it was well-deserved." But if you thought swinging at Gordon was the peak of Hell's Kitchen chaos, it was nothing compared to what happened to season 4's Matt Siegel. During the 20 ingredients challenge in episode 8, Matt Siegel was moving fast through his pancetta when things took the wrong turn.
You cut yourself?
Yeah, real bad. I just took off the tip of my finger.
Oh my God. We have a bad cut.
I took off the tip.
Teammate Corey saw everything and it disgusted her.
Max sliced the tip of his finger off, and I do mean like a ½ inch of his finger right off. And God, I'm sick.
Immediately, Gordon got Matt to the medic.
You have cut the top off.
It's pretty bad, huh?
Yeah, you cut the tip right off.
That should have been the end of the situation, until Gordon brought up his concern about where Matt's piece of his fingertip had gone.
Where's the top of the finger gone?
Oh, good question.
Find his finger. I don't know where it is.
Oh, what's this?
I have no idea.
Oh, I'm not seeing anything. Check the pancetta he was cutting.
Oh, fuck me.
It was then they realized Matt's pancetta was already in a hot pan.
We just cooked Maddie's finger. I might use it. I'm serious.
You just turned it into a 21-item challenge, finger pancetta.
Oh, God.